So I wanted to come on here and show you guys this look and show you guys what they look like. I'll give you guys a close-up of them. And I'll have pictures of the at the end, because I know the lighting in here is not the best. So I'll have pictures posted at the end of so that you can kind of get a clearer look. I actually decided to draft up some questions because I figured, I am gonna get some questions on these. And so I decided that I was gonna do some questions beforehand. And of course, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask me, you can go ahead and leave them in the description, in the comment section, and I will answer them for you guys in my update video, since I'm going to try and do several and let you guys know how they're going along. I've had them now for about 4 days. Well, this is going to be the 4th day, and I'm really enjoying them. I really like them. Okay guys, so when you're doing your yarn braids, this is exactly what you're going to need. Now if you decide to do yarn braids, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need yarn, of course, and this is all the black yarn that's left from the yarn that I bought, and this is the burgundy one that I bought. Now this yarn was about $3.97, and this was actually the size of 2 of these put together, and this was $8.86, and it was on sale at Walmart, so you can get it at Walmart. It's actually the red heart yarn, and this is what the little thing that it comes around. This is what it looks like. And so that's the yarn I decided to go with. And I pretty much decided to go with that yarn because I was getting a lot of feedback on that yarn when I was asking my questions. And I also had a lot of YouTubers who, suggested using the red heart yarn because it doesn't bleed and because it just seems to work better. One of the other things I also came across is not to use wool, because wool will lock your hair up. It's also very drying to the hair, so I went with an acrylic yarn, and I decided to go with red heart yarn because it's not going to lock my hair up, and apparently it's more moisturizing on your hair. So that's something I'm going to be paying attention to. Once I take this out, we'll see the results of the yarn and how my hair is. I'm hoping it stays good. I've been trying to keep up with keeping my hair moisturized and not having any dryness, and so far now I have about 4 or 5 blonde pieces in the back as well. This is not yarn. What I decided to do was last summer when I did my box braids, and I'll put that video link below in the description box, I just went ahead and used 100% KANKELON hair. I had some hair that was left over, and so we got some 300% KANKELON. And so I just decided to use the leftovers and just sort of throw them in. Here are the other things you're going to need. You are going to need lighters, and I went ahead and used this lighter and this one because it just was easier to manage while I was braiding and braiding my hair. This did about 95% of my hair, and then I finished off with this. One thing I am going to tell you guys is that you need to be really careful when you're braiding this because it burns really quickly and easily. So you want to be extra careful when you're braiding this. And I'm just going to give you guys just a quick preview of how fast this burns. And what you want to do is just, as you're braiding the ends, you want to roll it so that it does not pick up any length because it is yarn. And you also want to make sure that it's rolled correctly so that it's not getting stuck to anything, it's not pulling at your clothes as well. And that the end stays secure, of course. So that's how quickly this burns, guys. So I am going to say that you need to be really careful when you're doing this as to not to burn your hands, as well as not to burn anything else. And you might want to also keep it away from fire and anything hot like that. Okay, so the next thing you guys are going to need is to moisturize your hair. It's definitely a spray bottle of water. I do have different oils, so I have my castor oil, my coconut oil, my jojoba oil. I have all those oils, and I've only been using so far my coconut oil, just because I wanted something a little bit light. You can also use jojoba oil, which is really light oil as well, but I decided to go with coconut oil. I'm not really applying it directly to my scalp. Another thing that I came across that would be a great conditioner to mix with your water to moisturize your hair is the Herbal Essence Hello. This is my first time using this, and I actually really like it. I know not a lot of naturals have done reviews on this and talked about, how moisturizing it is for the hair. And I'm actually going to say I agree with them. This actually works really, really good for my hair. It had a good slip. It was good detangling my hair. One thing I should mention was before I put in my Genie Locs, I did deep condition and do a protein treatment on my hair. I did it overnight. I got up the next day, washed it out, did an apple cider vinegar rinse, and then I started the night after. So I let my hair dry, and I also stretched my hair throughout the day so that it was detangled and stretched out, so that it's just easier for me to on my scalp. I've been using a little bit of coconut oil when it gets really dry. One thing I am trying to do is not to use too much product, so I do use water on it. I have not used the conditioner yet. I will be using that, just not right now. I find that my hair is moisturized. I'm not really having any problems with it at the moment. I have been doing the greenhouse effect, and I'll put a link to that on my website, explaining what that is. And I've been actually doing it with the yarn braids, which I wasn't sure how that was going to work, but it's working out pretty good. And they don't smell. So that was one thing I was definitely concerned about. I was concerned of, whether they were going to have a smell or anything like that, because I am starting to work out every day. So I was definitely concerned about whether they were going to smell or what was going to be going on with them. I am going to be continuing my weekly treatments, so my deep conditioning, my co-washing. I'm definitely still going to continue doing that. I don't co-wash the way that I used to when I first went natural, but because I haven't been working out, because I have started working out, I've started to co-wash my hair because I don't want that smell, and I don't want that to come out through my yarn braids. So that's definitely, of course it is. I have it in the braids are light, so, and the yarn is light, so that's why it's just really, really light. It's just light, like it doesn't really have much weight to it, so I really like that as well. It's easy to just jump around and flip it around and do whatever you want to do with it, so I love that. And I am like, they are pretty thick, and they're pretty small, like they're pretty small size. Okay, so how I sleep with them is I just wrap them up in a bun, and then I put my like I said, because I am doing the greenhouse effect, I put my oil in my hair. Sometimes I don't even put anything in it. I just spritz it with water and let it dry, and then I'll put my shower cap over it. I'll put my silk cap on, and that's it. I've had to actually use a plastic bag because it's too much hair to put under the shower cap. So unless I use like two, but it's easier for me to just use a plastic bag and just do it that way. And I basically continued doing the greenhouse effect because I found that my hair has been flourishing with that method. So I have been consistent with doing that for the last 4 months, going on the 4th month now. And I'm just excited to see what this is what's gonna come of this. I have been so bored with my hair lately that I needed a change, and this was the perfect change, perfect timing. When I saw it, I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do with my hair. So it was great. It was a effective style. It was easy, simple, cheap, and I can get it done. Okay, guys. So I will see you guys soon, and thank you so much for tuning in and supporting my videos. You can follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on here. I'll put all the links below. I am doing some updates to my blog, and that's going to be coming soon, but I'll put the link to my blog, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!